Good morning, everybody. Hello, beautiful people. Let me take my glasses off. That's a lot of reflection. So, I wanted to get on real quick and talk about decluttering and how important it is for me to declutter my home. Sometimes I feel like I get into a space where I start collecting things and then I get overwhelmed by those things, right? And then I start decluttering, start getting rid of, I collect it and then I declutter, collect, declutter. It's like a cycle that I see a pattern, right? And so that is something that I need to work on myself. And I want to get on and talk about it on my page. So, as you all know, I'm a note taker, okay? I always take notes. Um, so yeah. So today I want to talk about something very close to my heart, keeping my house organized and clutter free, and how it ties into walking in the goodness of God. So look at this right here. This has been sitting on my table for a while now, right? I have all these papers here. First it was in my car. Okay. I gathered the papers up from my car, inside my car, and I put it in this bag. Okay. I brought the bag in the house, and it's been sitting on the table for the last 2 weeks. I don't even know what these papers are. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go through this bag. This is just one small example of how things just get cluttered up. So I'm going to go through this. I'm going to toss out the majority of this because it's been sitting in my car for probably a month and then on the table for 2 weeks. So evidently this is something that I do not need, right? I don't need it because it's been sitting around. I haven't done anything with it. So this is going in the trash. I see that there's a little book in here. Look like I made notes in the book. This is a little book I bought from the Dollar Tree. I think I got that from the Dollar Tree. Um, and then the other papers, I don't know, it's something that I printed off from school. Okay, when I was taking my classes. That's something I definitely don't need. So I'm going to get rid of that. So let me be honest, I accumulated so many things over the years. Some have sentimental value, but most of it is just clutter. And I'll admit, I struggle with letting go, but here's what I've learned: holding on to things I don't need weighs me down. It takes up space in my home and in my heart. It really do. It takes up a lot of space in my home and in my heart. And then I look at these things and I'm like, why do I have 5 sofa throws when I only need 2? Why do I have, 5 comforters when I only need 2? Wash and put back on, wash and cover, wash and cover. I don't need 5 sofa throws. We only use 2 of them, right? So I know I can declutter that. So I went to the Bible, all right, because I'm really trying to make a habit of applying the word of God to my life in my situation or the situation that I'm trying to improve in. I want to include, connect the Bible to my whatever I'm going through. So, in it, and I can never say this word, it's hard for me to say, in ECCLESIASTES 3 and 6, there's a time to keep and a time to throw away. I believe decluttering is a part of aligning my life with God's goodness. When my home is peaceful and organized, it's easier for me to focus on the things that really matter: my family, my faith, and my purpose. And first, I'm going to go back and tell you why it's hard for me to pronounce certain words. As some of y'all may not know, and some of y'all may have noticed, I have a learning disability, right? And so sometimes my words, I can write like nobody. Like I can write, put it on paper, I can write it, I can, whatever. But when the words come out of my mouth, it just it's that's in another video. Okay. We'll do another video on that and I'll explain what type of disability I have. I have never talked about this. I don't even think my family knows about it. I have never talked about it, but I have a diagnosis. I have a diagnosis. But anyway, let's go back. So the Bible verse, there's a time to keep and a time to throw away. I believe decluttering is part of aligning my life with God's purpose. Like I said, when my home is peaceful and organized, it's easier for me to focus on the things that really matter, my family, my faith, and my purpose. Okay. So I started small. I set a timer for 15 minutes, right? Because with me, I have to set a timer. That's what I realized. I have to set a timer because if I don't, I would get so involved with decluttering, it would take hours. I'm hours in. I'm hours into the process, right? And then half of my day is gone. So I set a timer, 15 minutes. I pick one area, okay, which is the table. um, like the table, and I ask myself, does this item add value to my life? Does it help me walk in God's plan? If the answer is no, I let it go. If the answer is no, I let it go, and it felt freeing. I feel free, right? Um, so it's not easy. It's not easy, but it's worth it. Every item I throw away or I give away becomes a blessing for someone else. Nobody wants my papers, okay? So I toss that in the trash. Clothes, household items, I do take to the Goodwill, the thrift store, the women's shelter, places like that, where I know people may need these things. Churches in our area, some churches take donations. Sometimes hospitals will take. Some people are real funny about donations because what I've learned is that people will bring their stuff to like your place that people think that they can take in donations, and it's fine, but it comes overwhelming. So if you drop something off somewhere and somebody say, I'm sorry, but we can't take donations, please don't take it personal. It's probably because they have been given so much stuff that they have stuff already there that they need to get rid of. So if you take something somewhere and they say, sorry, I can't take it, please don't take it personal. I've been in that world. So food items, that's another thing. They can be decluttered. I don't throw away food items. I take it to the food bank. I take it to different organizations. Okay. And this time of year, people are having like food drives, canned goods, dry goods. You can go to a local Walmart. Sometimes they have a box there. Different areas within your area probably have a food donation box, right? So I'm definitely going to do that because Christmas is next week. So I have to do that. So my goal is to have a tidy home, but to create an environment where I can thrive and grow in faith. If you're struggling with clutter, know you are not alone because I'm here with you. Start small, pray through the process, which I always have to remind myself to always pray through the process. A lot of times I don't even be thinking about prayer. I be thinking about my own self and what I got going on in my head that I don't even include God into the situation. But now that I find that if I stay in prayer, I find a scripture in the Bible that connects to what I'm trying to do, right? then it helps me. It helps me stay grounded. Okay. And I have to trust God, and I trust God will guide me. So those are some of the things that I wanted to. I'm not going to stay on here long because I don't want to keep y'all all on very long. But yeah, that's one of my struggles. That is one of my struggles, keeping my place organized. But we're moving into 2025, and that is one of the things that I do not want to carry into 2025. I don't want to carry into 2025, right? Um, and then there's some other things, some other bad habits that I have that I do not want to carry into 2025, right? So, yeah, it's all about growth. It's all about you're never too old or too young to grow and make yourself a better person. You can't change what I've learned over my 57 years. I'll be 57 next month. Is that I can't change other people, but I can change myself, right? And once I change myself, I can change my environment. I can change the people around me. Things start to shift in my life. So the only person that I can change is Fatima. That's it. So 2025, I feel like it's going to be my selfish year. And I say that because I don't really take a lot of time and focus on being a better person or changing some things that I need to change. I want to have a better relationship. Our relationship with my partner is good now, but it could be better. So I want to focus on that. Um, and I think that's going to be my main focus for 2025 is my relationship and getting rid of some bad habits that I have picked up along the way. Those are the things that I'm mainly going to focus on in 2025, and menopause, because I noticed that I am going through the symptoms of menopause is getting stronger and stronger every week. So I do want to learn more about menopause, um, what causes you to have hot flashes and mood swings, what causes um, you not to lose weight. So those are some of the things that I am going to focus on: tidying up, building my relationship, and I'm going to learn more about menopause. So that's what I want to do. But I'm going to get off, and I hope you all have a great day, start of the day. Stay in prayer, stay in prayer. Get rid of negative thoughts. Always take in positive thoughts. I know sometimes it can be hard. It's hard for me. Okay. It's hard for me sometimes, but I have to switch. I have to switch that light bulb, right? From negative to positive, staying in prayer. I hope you all have a great day. Love y'all. Bye.